So subtraction in binary can be done fairly easily, but there's an even easier way of doing it. So rather than having to learn a new set of rules, we can just use the ones that we've already learned and practiced. So we're going to, instead of subtracting numbers, we're going to add a negative number. Okay. So, for example, 4 minus 2 is going to become 4 plus minus 2. So this is just a really quick way of doing it. It's also a very good way of practicing your twos complements and your addition skills. Now, when we are write our negative numbers, we're going to be using twos complement because, as we know, sign magnitude you can't add up correctly, but you can add up to. Twos complement addition works regardless. Okay, so it's important that we can't use sign magnitude. Okay, so don't try and represent a negative number in sign magnitude to do addition. This is how it works. Now, let's say I want to do 12 minus 10. Okay, what I'll do is I write out 10 as a negative number. So to do that, I copy to the first one, which is where I've got those two, and then I flip my bits. So 0 becomes a 1, 1 becomes a 0, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that becomes minus 10 in binary. I then do the addition. And we also, in this scenario, ignore the overflow. So the answer turns out to be that, which is the next number. So the answer is minus 7. So I'm doing 8 minus 15, where the answer is obviously minus 7. So have a go at doing these questions. So here's a worked example. So here I've got two binary numbers. I first of all take the bottom number and do my twos complement. I copy to the first one, and then I flip the remaining bits all the way over here. And that gives me this binary number here. I then do the addition as per normal, using my carries. Notice I am showing my carries really clearly as per normal. So that's my answer. I then flip the bits so I can actually work out what the number is, in this case 70. Because I flipped the bits on the final answer, I put minus there. So the answer to this one is minus 70, and the binary answer is that. Another worked example, so again, I take the bottom number, I twos complement, turn it into a negative number, which is that. I then add those two numbers together here in the same rules as normal. Notice again, I've got my carries in the answer. Here's my final answer in binary. Because I want to know what the denary is, I flip the bits because it's got 1 at the front. That gives me that. Work out what that number is, which is 92. And because I flip my bits, I put a negative number at the front.